We're just days away from the FIFA World Cup, and today we're going to simulate the whole tournament on Football Manager 2023. Let's see who takes home the big gold trophy. Hello there, and today, as we said, we're going to simulate the World Cup, and we're going to jump straight into the groups to see what happens in each of the 8 groups, and then follow through the knockout stages. We're using a save game file that you can download on the Sort It Out SI website. There's a video about it just the other day, and there's a link in the description as well, so you can get in and jump straight into the World Cup with any nation you want. Right, let's go straight into the groups. Okay then, so here we are. The groups have been simulated, and if we look at Group A, we can see that Ecuador have topped the group. Netherlands drawing with both Ecuador and Senegal, but the biggest shock of all is that Senegal went crashing out with just 1 point after a 3-0 defeat to Qatar. The hosts doing something that not many people expect them to do in the World Cup and win a game. So Ecuador are through, and Netherlands are also through to the second round. Now, who they will face will be in Group B, and that's England and the United States going through with victories against Iran and Wales, who both drew against each other. They're only 1 point each for those two teams. The US and England pretty much dominating. And in their game to start the group, England won 2-0 to put them top, undefeated, 5 goals scored, 0 conceded. Right, Group C. And no real shocks here, apart from maybe Poland topping the group in a pretty even group, really. Argentina probably expect to be at the top in the real world, but Poland on top from more goals scored in this one. So they've drawn 2 games, won 1. Same as Argentina, Mexico drawing all 3 and crashing out with just 3 points. But Poland, driven by Lewandowski, I imagine, if we have a look, he scored 3 goals. Yeah, he scored 3 goals. The 2-2 draw with Argentina, the only game they didn't win. Right, Group D, we'll see Denmark and France going through, unsurprisingly. 7 points apiece, 2 wins and a draw against each other in the opening game. No shock there. Denmark beating Tunisia 6-1. Pretty comfortable victory for everyone, really. That's unsurprising. Yeah. So Denmark and France through. Australia, Tunisia going home early. Group E, Spain and Germany, as you'd expect. Spain winning their head-to-head. However, to go top of the group, Japan, Costa Rica out. Nothing really shocking in Group E. Group F, on the other hand, still big shock there. Belgium gone. Canada gone as well without scoring a goal. But Belgium out. Morocco and Croatia through. Croatia winning all 3 games, turning it on in a World Cup, beating Belgium 4-1, which is pretty darn impressive. We have a look at the rest of the fixtures. Croatia beat Morocco 4-3. Croatia scoring lots of goals. Morocco beating Belgium 3-2 as well to put Belgium out on the last game day. But Croatia cruising with 11 goals scored, 9 points from 3 games, undefeated so far. Right, Group G, Brazil and Switzerland, probably as you'd imagine going through. Cameroon third, Serbia losing all 3 games. No massive shot there. Brazil, plenty of goals, 3 a game by the look of things. And then finally, Group H, Ghana and Portugal through. South Korea without a point. Uruguay out as well. Unfortunate for them. But Ghana and Portugal through. Portugal not topping the group, which you'd probably imagine would be the case, but they drew 2 games, won 1. And that's the group stage. That means that the second round looks like this. We've got USA against Ecuador, France, Poland, Netherlands, England, which will be a key tie, Argentina, Denmark, Spain, Morocco, Brazil, Portugal is another tasty one, Croatia, Germany, Switzerland and Ghana. Right, we'll jump back in when we've gone through a few more rounds. We'll get to the semi-finals, I think, and we'll have a look at what's been happening there. Okay then, now we have simulated forward through a few rounds, and we're going to have a look at the second round first. So first out, any big shocks? USA beating Ecuador 3-1, not a shock. France beating group winners Poland 1-0, not really a shock either. England losing to the Netherlands on penalties after a 1-1 draw isn't a shock at all. It's England, it's penalties, of course, they have lost. Argentina beating Denmark. Spain putting 4 past Morocco in extra time. Brazil losing in extra time to Portugal as well. Portugal winning 4-2 in extra time. So the Brazilians are out, and as are the Germans as we go down this list. That's a big scalp. Croatia once again turning it on in a World Cup, beating Germany 1-0. And then in the final game, the underdogs, I guess. It's a clash of underdogs as Switzerland lost 1-0 to Ghana. Ghana being the only African side left in the tournament. So we've got 1 North American, 1 South American, 1 African, 5 Europeans as we go into the quarter-finals, which we we've not really been any massive shocks. France beating USA 3-1. Spain putting Portugal out 2-0. The Netherlands beating Argentina. Is that a shock? Probably not. They're two evenly matched sides. 2-1 to the Netherlands. And then Croatia once again getting to the semi-finals, smashing Ghana 4-1. So that leaves the semi-finals looking like this. So we've got France, Spain, Netherlands, Croatia. If we have a look at what is happening in the player stats, Kramaric for Croatia has got 8 goals. Mbappe has got 7, and then Perisic is on 5. So Croatia have scored so many goals. That's incredible. They are absolutely smashing it. They're scoring too many goals for my liking, too many goals for everyone's liking. Mbappe's got a 7.94 average rating. Nobody's really leading the way on the player of the match ones yet. We've got everyone tied for first on 2 player of the matches. Eriksen's got 5 assists. And 4 clean sheets for Maignan and Simon for France and Spain. Ramsdale got 3 clean sheets, but England are out. Right, we'll go through the semi-finals, see what the final looks like. Well, we'll go through the semi-finals and the third place playoff and have a look at the final. Okay then, the semi-finals have seen Spain knocking out France after a 3-3 draw on penalties. So we're not going to get a repeat of the 2018 final. And in the other semi-final, Netherlands beat Croatia 2-0. So we definitely aren't going to get a repeat of the 2018 final. It leaves a final of Spain against the Netherlands. But let's have a quick look at what happened in the third place playoff. France beat Croatia 4-3. Croatia have scored a lot of goals in this tournament. That leaves us looking like this for the final. It's the Netherlands against Spain, and we are going to watch it. If I click the right one, I want to attend that game. Mbappe is the top scorer with 11, Kramaric with 10, and Perisic with 5. It's just incredible. Mbappe has got an 8.1 average rating so far in the tournament. Obviously, that is it for him. We will see if Netherlands and Spain can beat it, but it doesn't look like any of them will. Right, Eriksen's got 5 assists, looking top of there. Asensio has got 3 player of the matches. He could get player of the match in the final to make it 4, but we shall see. Right, let's go and watch the World Cup final. Here we go then. Right, we're in the somewhere in Qatar for the World Cup final. It's Netherlands against Spain, and the team sheets are in. Here we go then. So, Louis van Gaal's Netherlands side with Weghorst up front, Bijlow in the goal, Van Dijk, De Jong, Wijnaldum, plenty of players you will recognise, as is the case with Luis Enrique, Spain, Moreno up top, Asensio and Torres, Simon, Laporte, Ramos, Rodri, Pedri, everyone you know in midfield. Here are the teams. They come down the tunnel, and let's jump forward to our first highlight. First highlight of the day, and we are a minute in. It's a goal kick to Spain as we're looking high above the pitch. Here we go then. Bringing it out from the back, nice and steady. Rodri in the middle, into Thiago, knocking it forward nicely. Asensio has got 3 Player of the Match awards so far in the tournament, taking it out wide, cuts it back inside. Van der Beek nips in and steals it, but it is taken by Azpilicueta, who sends it back to Sergio Ramos, and Rodri once again. Spain taking much of the ball early on. We're not even 2 minutes in yet, but it's looking like they have the possession so far. Ferrez out to Cucurella on this left-hand side. Ferran Torres inside. Thiago shoots from range, and it's a goal! Thiago scored for Spain. 2 minutes have gone. It's 1-0 Spain in the World Cup final. Okay, 27 minutes are now on the clock, and the Netherlands have got a throw-in on their far side. Coming down that far side on their left, but they're working it back through the middle. No, they are not. Malakia back to Virgil van Dijk. And they're working, trying to find some sort of space. Wijnaldum, dangerous there. The Spain player nearly got in. I'm not sure who it was who nearly got in there. But he's gone all the way back to Bijlow, who lumps it forward. Short passing not working out very well. Oh, that's a defensive mistake. Danjuma overthrew. Gone in the top. And he's clipped a keeper. And he's 1-1. Oh no, Danjuma has equalised for Netherlands. A terrible defensive error. The long ball from Bijlow worked, and Danjuma brought it down, took it round the last defender and chipped it over the goalkeeper. We'll see the replay. Terrible defending, brings it down on his chest, takes a touch, chips it over the keeper, and it's 1-1 in the World Cup final. Half an hour gone. Throw into Spain 3 minutes after the goal, and Spain are now going to try and work it down the far-hand side. Asensio to Azpilicueta, inside to Sergio Ramos. Thiago, the goal scorer, and he's working it nicely out wide, but Danjuma once again snips in and steals the ball, advancing on his own, sent back to Malakia, back to Danjuma, the goal scorer, inside to Wijnaldum, headed down, Weghorst knocks it out, there's plenty of men over here, Dumfries is through, shoots from range, and it's deflected, oh, and it's a good effort. It's a goal kick though in the end, Kluivert not getting his shot on target. It is all square at the halfway mark. 7 shots to 8 in Spain's favour. It's 1 goal apiece. Netherlands have had the better chances, but we shall see how the second half develops. And we are early in the second half. It's a Spain highlight thrown out from the back by the goalkeeper. They're working it. That's terrible. Weghorst in. Van der Beek advancing, shoots from range, but Unai Simon with a good save. It was sloppy defending from the Spanish defence. And it's still 1-1. 54 minutes on the clock. And that is it. It is full time. The second half has absolutely flown by without any further incident. A couple more yellow cards, but it's still 1-1, and we are heading to an extra time of 30 more minutes to see if we can separate the Netherlands and Spain in the World Cup final. It looks like both teams might be playing for penalties as we are 1-1 without any highlights. Second half of half time is now underway. And here we go. 118th minute ball over the top is very adventurous. Unai Simon hangs onto it, and it is a Spanish attack on the counter. 3 minutes, well, less than 3 minutes left in extra time. Spain have had more chances, but the Netherlands have had the better chances. It's still 1-1. That's a lovely ball over the top, though. Morata through. Morata could have got this. He could have sealed it there for Spain, but he's missed the target. And we are going to penalties. The World Cup final. All down to 5 spot kicks. It's Netherlands 1, Spain 1. Sarabia taking the first penalty for Spain. Let's see what happens here. And he shoots, and it's a good... Oh, very close. The goalkeeper very nearly got to it. It was tight in the bottom left corner, but it is 1-0 on the penalty shootout here for Spain. Gutmeiners takes the first Dutch penalty, and it's saved. Unai Simon with a great save. It looked like it might have gone in, but it's advantage Spain in the penalty shootout. Morata to make it 2-0. Can they put Spain far ahead? Yes, he can. It's 2-0. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. 2-0 in the shootout. Berghuis here needs to score for the Netherlands to stand any chance in this World Cup final. He's going to take the penalty. Is he going left or right? He's gone left, and the keeper's gone the wrong way. It's 1 on the board for the Netherlands now. A save here or a miss by Thiago will put the game back in the balance, but so far we can't see the goalkeeper. He's behind the scorebox, but it doesn't matter. Thiago puts it home. The goal scorer in normal time, the 2nd minute of the game, all that time ago, makes it 3-1 in the shootout. De Jong steps up again. We can't see the goalkeeper, and it doesn't matter. He's scored. 3-2. Still the Spain advantage as Gaia, the substitute left back, comes up to take penalty kick number 4. Will he score it? Yes, he will. It's 4-2 Spain. This could be it. A miss or a save here will put the game beyond doubt and give Spain the World Cup victory in Qatar. But it is Daley Blind stepping up for the Netherlands. All on his shoulders. Shoots, scores. They're still in the game now. This means it is basically it's sudden death from this point on. It's Ansu Fati stepping up to take penalty kick number 5 for Spain. Can they do it? Can they win the World Cup once again? Or will the Netherlands keep themselves in the game? Fati steps up. Can he put his name in the headlines? He can! He scores! It's 5-3. Spain are World Cup champions. And here we go with the ceremony to end all ceremonies. The World Cup trophy is going to be lifted in just a second. Right, if you've enjoyed today's video as we see Spain celebrating in the background, please remember to like it and subscribe to the Sort It Out SI channel here on YouTube. And we're seeing the World Cup being lifted up high. If you want some more content on the channel, there's going to be a playlist coming up soon, right after the World Cup is lifted. There it goes, the World Cup is lifted. The playlist will be coming soon. Please check out more content here on the channel. I will see you on the next video. Thanks a lot for watching.